Leadership and learning are indispensable to each other. It is the capacity to translate vision into reality. Leaders instill in their people a hope for success and belief in themselves. A very hearty good morning to one and all present here. Our honorable chief guest for today's program, Shri Philip Panikar, President, Shri Shashi Kumar, Secretary, Hema Education Society, has reached the entrance. They have been received at the gate by our principal, Madam Poonam Sharma, and all the governing committee members.
Welcoming the guest with diyas in coconut shells and flowers, accompanied by our school band.
The greatest leader is not necessarily the one who does the greatest things. He is the one that gets the people to do the greatest things. With these lines, I wish you all a great, wonderful morning. Today, we have gathered here to witness the swearing-in ceremony of our school cabinet, which is the first celebration and first momentous occasion of this academic session, where the newly selected members of the school cabinet are officially vested with their power and positions. Leadership is the capacity to translate vision into reality in order to build responsible human beings with leadership qualities and also to invoke a deep sense of social and political awakening. A 12-member cabinet has been formed. After nominations, they were selected on the basis of academic excellence as well as excellence in co-curricular activities. On this auspicious occasion, we're highly privileged to have Shri Philip Panikar, President, Shri Shashi Kumar, Secretary, and Governing Committee members of Hema Education Society. A very hearty welcome to you all.
A. Shashi Kumar and other governing committee members to come forward to receive the general salute by our newly elected cabinet members. I also request our principal, Madam Poonam Sharma, to accompany them.
True! General salute! Salami, sir! Baju, sir!
Motto of our school, Tamsoma Jyotirgamaya, inspires to lead us from the darkness towards the light. So now, let's light the ceremonial lamp to seek God's presence, blessings, and also to give us the wisdom to make the right choices and to sweep away the darkness of ignorance by the dawn of self-realization. May I now request the chief guest and guest of honor, all the governing committee members, principal ma'am, vice principal ma'am, and headmistress ma'am to light the lamp.
A sapling can feed the world, and a small hope can lead the lives. To make this occasion more happier, I request our principal, Madam Poonam Sharma, to welcome our chief guest, Shri Philip Panikar, by presenting a sapling as a token of love and respect. Has power. Words do not fade. What starts out as a sound ends in a deed. Now, I request Madam Poonam Sharma, our school principal, to address the guest gathering.
Always lead by encouraging the heart. Councillors waiting to be sworn in, Mr. Philip Panikar, our Honourable Chief Guest for the day, Mr. Shashi Kumar, Guest of Honour, Mr. Kishore Sir, Vice President, teachers, and my dear students. Good morning. Today's ceremony marks the appointment of new student councillors. First, I would like to say congratulations to all staff and students for the efforts they are putting in online learning. It is remarkable that we are able to manage to pull this off together. All of us, including parents, staff, and students. Now, I would like to tell the new cabinet members to take care of themselves, take care of the school, and take care of each other. Always remember the importance of school values and be inclusive and empathetic towards one another. Stay true to yourself. Remember, finishing strong does not just mean finishing with good grades. I equate a strong finish with staying true to yourselves, your values, and maintaining the quality of your character. I hope everyone can keep up their excellent effort and continue to work hard until the very end. It's not how you start, but how you finish. Finish strong. Finally, I welcome the guests once again for taking out their precious time. Thank you all and have a great day.
Leaders translate dreams into reality. Leaders transform vision into action. Leaders to lead us. Leaders to guide us. Leaders to inspire us. And the leaders who make our school proud. Foreseeing the welfare of the students' future, we train them in leadership skills. Today, a new group of captains will take over the reins of governing among the students to see the discipline, assess the smooth running of the school. We hope these young leaders will uphold the values of school and keep the Hema flag high while discharging their duties honestly and impartially.
I request our chief guest and guest of honor, accompanied by our school principal, Madam Poonam Sharma, to please come forward. I request the Shri Philip Panikar, our chief guest, to confer the power to the student leader by pinning up the badges and handing over the flag to the office bearers. The troop is led by the school head boy and school head girl. They are followed by cultural ministers, school editors, and the school band. They are all set to shoulder the responsibilities to take the school to a greater glory.
Marching towards the stage with great confidence and enthusiasm are Prabal Sharma and Privanchi Saxena. And Privanchi Saxena. Privanchi Saxena of class 12 is a hard-working and a sincere student. She is a very good orator and a vibrant dancer. She is also a member of her school band. Prabal Sharma is selected as head boy. He has made our school proud by scoring 91% in the 10th board examination. Prabal takes part in debate competition and has won many prizes in debate and literary activities.
As the assistant head boy of the school, Lavish is very studious, hardworking, and honest. Lavish also actively participates in co-curricular activities. He won a gold medal in the district karate tournament in August 2014 and a silver medal in district in August 2016.
Anshul Yadav and Utkarsha Kalankar headed towards the stage. Utkarsha Kalankar is an artist and has won a medal in inter-school painting and drawing competition. She is also a very graceful dancer. Anshul Yadav shows her active participation in all co-curricular activities. She has also received many prizes in our school exhibition. She also plays badminton. Marching towards the stage are student editors Dhruv Tiwari and Sanjana Singh. Dhruv Tiwari exhibits excellent leadership qualities. Dhruv also actively participates in other co-curricular activities. He is also good in academics. Sanjana Singh is a very good artist and shows a keen interest in drawing. She is a disciplined and a cooperative individual.
Coming towards the stage are cultural ministers Astha Agarwal and Muskan Gaun. Astha Agarwal has exhibited her skills by performing various dances in our school. She is a member of the school choir. She is a very good artist and took part in many drawing competitions. Heading towards the stage are cultural ministers G. Krishi and Aishwarya Srivastava. G. Krishi actively participates in inter-school competitions. He is a good basketball player. He has won gold and bronze medals in abacus. Aishwarya Srivastava is good in academics and concerned about her surroundings. She is also a good basketball player and a singer.
Now, we are going to witness the oath-taking ceremony by the prefectorial body that they carry out their duties with integrity, faith, and excellence. I request the chief guest to administer the oath to the
Cabinet, bye-bye, more.
Now you can just say I and stop.
I,
I, Prevanshi Saxena, head girl, Hema Higher Secondary School.
Prabal Sharma, head boy, Hema Higher Secondary School.
Lavish Verma, assistant head boy, Hema Higher Secondary School.
Sargam Devaria, assistant head girl, Hema Higher Secondary School. And Sulyana, student editor, Hema Higher Secondary School. Utkarsh Karamkar, student editor, Hema Higher Secondary School.
Dhruv Tiwari, student editor, Hema Higher Secondary School.
Sanjana Singh, student editor, Hema Higher Secondary School. Muskan Khan, cultural minister, Hema Higher Secondary School. Astha Agrawal, cultural minister, Hema Higher Secondary School. Aishwarya Srivastava, cultural minister, Hema Higher Secondary School.
G. Krishi, cultural minister, Hema Higher Secondary School.
Pledge in the name of God.
Pledge in the name of God.
And in the presence of honorable guests.
And in the presence of honorable guests.
My principal.
My principal.
Teachers.
Teachers.
And all the students.
And all the students.
That I will fulfill.
That I will fulfill.
All the responsibilities.
All the responsibilities.
Entrusted to me.
Entrusted to me.
With full dedication.
With full dedication.
And sincerity.
And sincerity.
I will strive hard.
I will strive hard.
To lead the students.
To lead the students.
With utmost discipline.
With utmost discipline.
And attain excellence.
And attain excellence.
In education.
In education.
And success.
And success.
In all my endeavors.
In all my endeavors.
I promise to do my best.
I promise to do my best.
To prove my abilities.
To prove my ability.
And to be a credit.
And to be a credit.
To my parents.
To my parents.
Teachers.
Teachers.
And school.
And school.
I will remain loyal.
I will remain loyal.
Truthful.
Truthful.
And faithful to the school.
And faithful to the school.
So help me God.
So help me God.
School. Anthem salute. Salami sir.
Lead us from darkness, lead us from darkness, lead us from darkness to light. Let your brightness lead us to heights, lead us to heights, oh Lord. Lead us from darkness, lead us from darkness, lead us from darkness to light. Let your brightness lead us to heights, lead us to heights, oh Lord. Help us to walk in your light, guide us to know what is right and light in each one of us, oh Lord. Strengthen us to face all odds. Lead us from darkness, lead us from darkness, lead us from darkness to light. Let your brightness lead us to heights, lead us to heights, oh Lord.
Baju sir.
Indian classical music and dance are not just for entertainment, they are designed to elevate your consciousness. Without further ado, let's welcome our excellent classical dancers.
Thank
wishing is not enough. We must do. These are some wise words to live by. May I now request our chief guest to bless the new cabinet members with his words of wisdom.
Good morning, dear student leaders, principal, vice principal, headmistress, teachers, students, and my dear colleagues of the governing committee. This Investiture ceremony is different and exciting. Different because it is virtual, and exciting as we are moving into a digital space to practice leadership skills. There is nothing innovative about this, but it shows our ability to be resilient when most people find COVID period challenging. We are looking for the opportunities to improvise our act. This revealed our resilient characters as we adapt to a new situation successfully. You, the products of Hema School, are made of sterner stuff. You are resilient, responsible, and ready to take new challenges. You have the ability to turn challenging situations into opportunities, to learn new ways of working. You are now going to join the League of Leaders. Most people assume and believe leadership is a position. But I would like to look at leadership as who you are. Great leadership starts with self-leadership. Today, before you are invested with the crown or the badge of leadership, let us try to figure out what is self-leadership. While leadership is to lead others, self-leadership is to lead yourself before you lead others. The founder of Visa Card, D. Hope, said, if you want to lead, invest 40% of your time in leading yourself. We as a school are investing our time and energy on you to be leaders. Therefore, you as leaders must invest at least 40% of your time on leading yourself. People make a note of 3 steps you can take to lead yourself. The first step is self-awareness. Look within yourself and find your voice, your personality, your character. Do you know yourself well enough? It is a kind of introspection. Go looking for yourself in the self-awareness process with a checklist. Prepare a character trait checklist. Ask all those questions on the checklist that you would expect other students, your peers, to do. For example, if you want the students to lead, to follow discipline, be orderly, not use abusive language. Be kind and considerate, respectful and attentive, and all the rest of it. You need to check some of the boxes in the checklist. If you draw a blank, it is because you do not have the trait. You may not be kind and considerate, but expect others to be. You now realize that you have some leadership deficit, and therefore prepare a plan to overcome that lack of character in you. Self-awareness helps you overcome what you lack. The process empowers you to expect from others what you have succeeded in doing. You expect others to be kind and considerate, you practiced it. And now you are ready to tick to the box and say, yes, it is possible. I did it, and so you can do it too. Set an example by practicing what you preach. The second step is self-reflection. Towards the end of the day's work, spend time on reflection. As a leader, you may face several challenges while performing your duties. Spend either few minutes in the morning reflecting and listing out the priorities you need to address, or a few minutes in the evening to find out what went right and what went wrong in performing your duties. The day's reflection will help you sharpen your problem-solving skills. The third step is self-regulation. The greatest challenge most people face in life is lack of time. Most people in positions of responsibility complain of too little time to complete too much of work. Since you will assume a position of responsibility, you need to work around your available time as a student and that as a leader. Many students get mixed up and either pay attention doing their own things or doing the leadership things. Self-regulation is to prioritize, plan, and effectively use the limited time you have. Every meeting you hold should have an agenda and record the minutes. This is your opportunity to practice leadership skills. You can practice this step to transform yourself and to bring transformation in the school. You can do it, and that is why you are here today. Taking up the leadership badge, you need to transform yourself so that you can transform the school into a great school. Thank you to one and all, and wish you each one of leaders all the best. Thank you.
We express our gratitude. We must never forget that the highest appreciation is not to utter words, but to live by them. With these lines, I now call upon the school head girl and head boy to propose the vote of thanks.
When we express gratitude, we must not forget that the highest appreciation is not simply to utter words, but to live by them.
A warm and cherished morning to our honorable guest, Shri Philip Panikar, President, Hema Education Society, Shri A. Shashi Kumar, Secretary, Governing Committee members, Principal Ma'am, Vice Principal Ma'am, Headmisters Ma'am, teachers, and dear students. It's our privilege to propose the vote of thanks and acknowledge the contribution of those who have worked hard to make this ceremony successful.
I, on behalf of the Principal Ma'am, staff, and students, would like to thank our esteemed guest, Shri Philip Panikar, for honoring us with your presence. It was a wonderful experience to have you, as your presence added to the charm of the event.
We owe our gratitude to Shri A. Shashi Kumar, Secretary, Hema Education Society, for taking out time from his busy schedule and bless us with his presence.
We are grateful to Shri Kishore Pillai, Vice President, and other governing committee members for their support, and under their supervision, this institute has reached greater heights.
We would like to extend our thanks to our principal, Madam Poonam Sharma, of this institute, who continue to inspire us to come with zeal and dedication.
We would also like to thank Vice Principal, Madam Pamela Abraham, Headmistress, Pyali Sinha Ma'am, and Coordinator, Madam Geeta Suresh, for always being a source of encouragement and motivation. I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to all the guests present today. I would also like to thank the student committee and the support staff for the complete preparation of Investiture. In such a short period of time, we made it an immense success.
On behalf of the newly elected cabinet, we promise to lead the students and to keep the name of our school high. Finally, it is important that we acknowledge the unconditional love and support given to us by our parents. Where we stand here today is a combination of hard work and efforts, and we know that we can go further with renewed confidence that you will be there to celebrate our victories.
With this, I would like to conclude our speech. Thank you all and have a great day.
I request our chief guest and other dignitaries to pose for a group photograph with the school cabinet.
Leaders are not defined by the absence of weakness, but rather by the presence of clear strength. With these words, we bring the curtain down to to this program. We wish each and every member of school cabinet the very best and pray to God Almighty to bring success in all their